Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Michigan State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gonna run it. It's Cook. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Spartans will send the punt team onto the field. And they've got the returner corralled. First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. He's going to bring up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that catch is hauled in. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll run it to the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now comes the field goal unit. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, he's got it! down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? Looking for a gap. It's Cook. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Well, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A handoff to the back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Michigan State 7, Michigan 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The back's got it. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
With the return, it's Tuggle. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, that's just a great individual effort to lay out like that to make a catch.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Oh, here comes the reverse. Jukes to get free. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Toss play to the running back going left. A quick juke. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff to the single back. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Reverse. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sparty. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Boy, great job up front by the Spartan defensive line. And Chris, that's one thing. Well, all the way back to George Perlis and going to guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach of Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Will he score here? Touchdown, Spartans. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. And now from the pistol formation. Gives it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Tuggle. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Spartans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good. And they add to the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
But, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun, Terrell Worthy, Malik McDowell, what a great tradition. And today, he's living up to that.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And so they'll mark it about the 30. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense really clicking here. On first and 10, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Michigan State 24, Michigan 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll feed the back again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. pushes away.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
On the ground, it's Cook. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a deep completion. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
The game makes it second and medium. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And the Spartans with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on his defense making a big play.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Going the other way, can they catch him?
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here's the second down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Sparty. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They stop him right at the 24.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.